Good day, my little robins. It's me, Beth. Another week has passed, which means you get another video from, well, me here on this channel. If you haven't already read the title, we are staying in Japan, and we are reacting to a brand new band on the channel. You guys have been pushing this band on me in like comments, not just on YouTube, but also like across on my Twitter. And we are reacting to the Japanese Visual Kei band, DEXCORE, and the music video, Red Eye. Yes, I'm finally doing DEXCORE because a lot of you said in like your comments that with like a lot of like the Western bands that I listen to, being like I love my symphonic, I love my power metal, I love like my light metal, but then they were like, you do also listen to like a lot of like deathcore, like black metal, like anything with core, you probably listen to it best, so you're gonna like DEXCORE. You guys weren't too spoily on this band, so you know, I'm looking forward to like a fresh reaction. I also hope I get like my face ripped off, because Visual Kei or Visual Kei, they can fall on like either like the extreme spectrum or like the okay, they're a little bit kooky spectrum, so I don't know what to expect. I'm really looking forward to this. Yeah, before we begin, if you'd like to support me and the channel in the future, you can by clicking like to show me some love. You can click subscribe, and tap that bell to be notified of when I upload on this channel. That's how excited I am. Let's just dive straight into DEXCORE. Let's press play. Okay, DEXCORE, that's the name of the band. Red Eye is the name of the video. I'm trying to put like an opinion on this in. Okay. Let's go straight into it.
Close your fucking eyes.
That voice! Unexpected.
On the broken screen. Maybe I'm the same. Yes, I'm the same. So come in front of me. Now the time to be a false slave. Powerless.
Okay, so it's not over. This is the drop. Oh yeah.
This is fucking weird. This is fucking weird.
Okay, is it over for real this time? I believe so. Okay, that was DEXCORE Red Eye. Yes, it's Visual Kei or Visual Kei, but this had a lot of core elements, so let's just call this Japanese core, because that's what a lot of people were calling it in the comments. When it comes to new bands that I've never heard of before, I like going to the internet, and from what the gist I'm getting from this band is that it formed in 2016, but in the year 2020, 2021, that is the vocalist the only original member from this lineup? Because if so, what happened? The band hasn't been around long. How can they cycle through that many members? Okay, I'm not going to question it, because I'm here for the music, I'm here for the video, I'm here for the visuals, the aesthetic. A lot of people in the comments were like, oh, this is the Japanese equivalent of deathcore and metalcore, and I'm like, yeah, there were a lot of similarities. At the end, when we had that false end, because the screen didn't go to black, I knew it wasn't the actual end, and that's why I went, oh, was this when we're gonna get the drop? And we kind of got the Japanese equivalent of the, the cliche bleh sound, but he just growled it, and I was like, okay, that is core through and through. I want to talk about the vocalist, because when he started singing the cleans, I was like, okay, I did not expect that voice to come out of that body, and I was pleasantly surprised. I love bands where you have one vocalist can do both the elements, both the clean and the unclean. So if he is the only founding or original member from DEXCORE's early days, I hope he doesn't go anywhere, because I really liked little vocal styles and tricks he put on the voice. I could listen to this band purely for the vocals alone, because it took me to a whole other world. But then we would be remiss if we didn't talk about the guitar, the bass, the drums, because if you're gonna have a band, you've got to have all the elements come together, and yeah, they came together, and I was like, okay. I could easily see this band playing at a festival here in the West, and I don't know if these guys have that big of a following over in the West, but the core bands in the West do sometimes get a little bit of hate, because it's oh, it's not really pure or true metal. And even Japanese bands can kind of elevate that sound and kind of make it their own, that I'm yeah, I want to see this band live, because they put a lot of Western core bands to shame. I know that's going to be a hot take, although I'm not going to lie, there are quite a few death and metalcore bands that I do like in the West, but yeah, DEXCORE, you could definitely be up there in over the next couple of years maybe. You guys asked for Red Eye. I don't know if I'm going to react to any other songs by this band on the channel, but if you want me to, then tell me in the comments. Okay, it was a lot to digest. Visually, I was yas, yas queen. It was dark, it was grungy, everyone was dressed in black, and at the end you had blood coming from his mouth, and I'm yeah, just put blood in a video and it immediately elevates it. I'm not quite sure of the premise of the theming of the song or the meaning, so if there are any DEXCORE fans in the comments, I would love to know if I missed something. because usually with visuals you can kind of tell what they're going with. But yeah, some of the visuals that weren't the band, I was a bit taken aback from. But when we had like the clips of like the guitars, the bass, the drums, I was like, okay. And the vocalist like tied to a chair. It's a lot to digest, and I liked it. Like, I liked it a lot. So thank you very much, guys. I know I don't strike people as someone that would listen to core bands, but I do, because I pretty much spent most of my high school years listening to them, so I do appreciate them, although like my power symphonic, like gothic metal, always will be top tier. I love me a good down and dirty like core band or Visual Kei, because that's what they're called. Visual Kei alternative metal. It's their core through and through. So yeah, let's just get into my ranking. If I had to give Red Eye by DEXCORE a rating out of 10, this is a first listen, guys. I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. 7 is not bad. 7 is a jumping off point for me to like go out and listen to like more songs by this band. Or like if you guys want to like try and change my mind on this band, if you think there is a song, a video, or like even a live performance that will get them like an 8, a 9 or a 10, then the comments is the place to go. You've got to like shout at the top of your lungs if you think there is a song that I might like better than this, but this is a good start, this is a good jumping off point. I am intrigued, and that's what I love about this channel and these Japanese bands, is you guys request them and then I fall in love with them, as does my bank account. Yes. In the comments below, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on the song, the video, the band. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Sound off. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion here on this channel, and trust me, most of you guys are opinionated when it comes to these bands, but I love you for it. You've heard my opinion, now make your opinion known in the comments. Like I've already said, if you want to see me react to like any band or song in the future, drop me a comment, because I want to make videos that not just I want to make, but you guys want to watch. Let's just wrap up before I continue to ramble. If you would like to support me and the channel in the future, you can by clicking like to show me some love. You can click subscribe and tap that bell to be notified of when I upload on this channel. At the end of this video, you can check out my last 2 videos or playlist, depending on what mood I'm in when I'm editing this. Until next time, I am Beth. Keep listening to good music. Goodbye.